Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be playing my top 5 favorite or best CRL decks. So, with the first deck here, it is going to be this Logbait deck right here. This was the deck that I played to qualify the top 32 with 2 weeks ago, and ultimately was the reason that I was able to make it to the top 8 and finish number 6 in CRL this month. I really like this deck because I used it and I actually ended up beating a really bad matchup. I remember me and my coach were talking about it like, oh my god, we got the worst matchup that we could have possibly faced, and he was like, well, it is you playing Logbait, so I trust you to win this, and that match ultimately qualified me for CRL, so it was pretty funny, and I thought the moment was kind of funny as well, like, saying like, oh, you can win, just because it's you playing Logbait, and bro was low-key spitting, so I really like this deck right here, probably the favorite. Not my favorite, but definitely one of my favorites for sure. Good Wall Breakers connection by this guy, though. I will need to be a bit careful here. I do have a nice Evo barrel push potentially incoming. Just going to arrows right here. And yeah, this video will just be my top 5 favorite CRL decks from 2024, because 2024 was my first year taking competitive seriously. There is still another chance for me to qualify to the World Finals, because obviously, as you know, I did not yet, but I think that I can still make it through the community points. I am number 1 on the leaderboard, but obviously I was hoping to already have been qualified. So maybe I'll have even some new best decks or new favorite decks afterwards. Really nice damage right there. I love the Evo Barrel, how I'm just guaranteed to get damage on both lanes against these decks that only have a zap in it. I will have to... What the heck? Bruh. Okay, then. I guess that bush is not going to the tower. He will have really good responses now for the bush. That's kind of unfortunate. I kind of put it at the bridge instead of the back for a reason. Okay, there's the Prince. A little bit early. I think I'm going to get a hit on the tower. Beautiful. Quick little 350 damage right there. Now I can go for my barrel. Goblins, Ice Spirit, Protect. Oh, man. I don't understand how that works. I'm going to have to let the Wall Breakers go because I need the arrows for the Evo Bats. Or else he would just Mega Knight the bridge right there. Okay. He will Mega Knight that Queen, so I'm just going to set up my Princess to back. I'll pop the Queen ability to get some nice damage on that Mega Knight. And now I can just go for my Evo Knight right here. Beautiful Evo Knight. Bandit's going to go in front. Gonna let that go, and I can get a nice arrows on the Evo Cracker. I will have to defend these Wall Breakers, though, or else I'll lose my tower. Good defense right there. I'll just go for the Princess. And I think I won. Just Ice Spear here so I don't lose my tower to the Mega Knight. Nice. Okay. So as long as I don't get, like, Firecrackered or something, I win. Just Knight block the Firecracker. Beautiful Firecracker block Goblins here. I will arrows because I can just cycle back to another pair of arrows to finish off this tower. Or I could just Evo Barrel. Doesn't have enough Elixir, especially after that Bandit. Yeah, GG's. Let's go. Just gonna Ice Spirit. Let's go, man. Nice first game right there, and I'll see you guys with the next deck. Alright, guys. With the next deck we're going to be playing here, it is going to be this Magic Archer Drill deck. I really like this deck. I've had a ton of fun with it, but the reason this is one of my top 5 CRL decks is because of how many times I actually end up using this deck in the regular brackets. Like, I feel like whenever I was up against a player who I thought was worse than me, I would always end up going to this deck. Also, this is the deck that managed to qualify me to the top 8 of the monthly final, so very nice deck right here. Definitely one of my favorite decks, but my favorite deck, I'll probably be saving it towards the end, I would say. But this deck right here, always very solid, very popular deck in the meta right now, and I feel like you can never really go wrong with this deck. I do really enjoy playing this deck too. I feel like it's definitely one of my more favorite decks right now. I always have a lot of fun with it whenever I'm using it. I am up against Furkin Adabachi here. I do actually know a lot of you guys know who Furkin is or even support him, especially people on my live stream too. I always get people asking me if I know who Furkin is, what I think about him, and he's definitely one of the best RG players of all time. Definitely the best player in Turkey as well. 100% the best Turkish player, I would say. Okay, you didn't have to go for the arrows here. I could go for the Evo Drill, but I'll Knight first. Maybe I could get the Bowler out of cycle and maybe get a nice King activation. Well, yeah, I'm going to Evo Drill right here. Then I think I could activate the King Tower off that Bowler. Nah, but he's just... maybe it wasn't really the greatest Evo Drill by me. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Yikes. I can't even go Bomb Tower to activate now. Yeah, I just have to Bomb Tower in the middle normally. Maybe I could activate the King off the Giant, though. Wait, I Spears here, force out like a Snowball or an Arrow. Yeah, and then I just go for the NATO. I'm going to log that Archer, and then I'm going to NATO that to the King. I will need to wait for that Giant to get a hit on the tower, though. There we go. Nice King activation. I think this should honestly seal it as long as I play well. Unless he gets like a really nice Evo Archers or something like that. I think I got it. Okay, Marcher in the back here. Let's see. I forget what his second Evo is. I know he has Evo Archers. Did he play a Knight? No, no, he did play a Knight. He did play a Knight. He has Evo Knight. That was not really the greatest because of the Evo Knight. Let me go for my Knight here. This will be a tough push to defend, but I think if I play well, I got it on lock. Just going to Marcher here. Then I could go for the Bomb Tower. If he graveyards here, this is going to be a bit scary. I'll Spears here. He can get a really nice arrows. I guess he doesn't even need to worry about hitting the king either. Oh no, just going to log that. Okay, not bad actually, not bad. I will need to go for a nice Bomb Tower right on top of that Evo Archer though. Evo Archers are so good against my deck. Okay, not the best Knight Witch. I'll Spears here. Okay, just going to go for the Drill on D. I do have skeletons right here. Nah, but I just used my log, man. I think I'm dead. And the king's targeting. Oh, no. I'm just going to have to NATO here. I know the giant will go to my tower, but it was going to be on my tower anyways. Guys, I think it might actually be over right now. I'm not really that sure. Bro, I messed up badly, honestly. I feel like I messed up there with the Spears and the Marcher. I should have waited on my Marcher, so then I didn't give him so much arrows value. I do have a nice Evo Drill right here, though. And then I will Marcher on that Knight Witch. It's definitely possible to make a comeback. This deck always be making crazy comebacks. I can go for the Evo Skellies to NATO quickly. Nice, good NATO. Oh, bad Snowball by him. Really bad Snowball. Just going to go for the Drill. He doesn't have any spells for this. He will have to get another Bowler down, but he's not back. Okay, there's the Knight. I'm going to Spears as well. He has no spells. He doesn't really have any cheap cards for this. He doesn't even have Archers. Yeah, there's the Knight Witch. I won't go too aggressive. I have the King up, guys, so I feel like it's definitely, like, I can definitely see me making a crazy comeback. Just Marcher Knight here. Beautiful. That's going to be a few shots on the tower. 2 shots, maybe 3. Nice. Okay, and those Archers are going to go to the right. I'm going to block Bridge because I know he's going to Graveyard. Beautiful Bridge block. I'm not going to have to defend that Graveyard now. Maybe I could NATO this away, get some nice Goblins on the tower. Beautiful Drill. Okay, Spears here for the Giant. Just going to go for the Marcher Bridge, and then I can get the last second Bomb Tower. Beautiful. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Come on, give me 3. Let's go. I'm actually ahead in damage out of nowhere. I can go for the Evo Drill now. And then I can go for the Knight to block Bridge again. As long as I block Bridge, I win. Wait, I NATO this away to get the Goblins on the tower. Nice. Gonna Marcher that Bowler to line up. Gonna Spears here. 1 shot. Let's go. What a nice comeback, man. I'll see you guys with the 3rd deck. Okay, guys. Here, this is my favorite deck of all of 2024. Obviously outside of, like, Logbait, but Logbait isn't really a competitive deck. This was my favorite competitive deck of the entire year. I finished #1 in the world on ladder with this deck. I used this deck and I beat Muhammad Light in a mirror matchup in the top 8 of my first monthly finals ever. It also helped me get to the monthly finals in the first place from both stages, the top 1000 and the top 32. Definitely just the best deck in competitive and my favorite as well because it just fit my playstyle perfectly. Back when the Dagger Duchess was super broken, you could just Princess the Bridge whenever you wanted, and it was just my entire style of deck. It's literally just Logbait with Little Prince in place of the Goblin Barrel. I actually made this deck. Not many people know that, but I used this deck to finish #1 in a global tournament as well, and then it became, like, widespread on ladder 2 days later. But I made this deck. It's super, super strong. Even Muhammad Light even used this to win the monthly final and also to win the next monthly final. So definitely a deck that was ahead of its time for sure. And only a few people. My favorite thing about it was only a few people are actually able to use it at its, like, real potential, I guess. Like me, Muhammad Light, Ian, and a few other people like that were the only players who were able to actually play it at the highest level. Even though it's, like, definitely, like, a very hated deck, was definitely a more skillful deck because you don't have a win condition. So any small mistakes, you were very easily able to just lose the game and not even have a chance to come back because you don't have a win condition in here. It's literally just Rocket Cycle, Princess is the Bridge, and just full defense. Very, very fun deck, honestly. I know maybe it might be, like, a little bit boring for some people, but these kind of decks, I really like them because they kind of challenge you a lot on defense, and you have to play in very unique ways to get damage in very specific matchups, I would say. We are up against this guy playing Hogexy NATO, I guess said by his clan name. Should be a pretty good matchup, though. Definitely be close if he plays well. This guy's a good Hogexy player, so just gonna have to play it smart, and I should win. The Evo Valk's gonna be a bit of a pain, though, just getting these random splash damages on my tower. Hopefully it doesn't hit. Beautiful. Okay. I do have the 3-card cycle, though, so I think that I win this if I play well. Bro, what the heck? Okay, we're not playing well. I thought that the XE was already dead, man. Unfortunate. I guess I'm seeing ghosts randomly. Need to relax and lock it in, guys. Need to lock it in. Just gonna rocket here. Then I could Little Prince, but I think I'll just Tesla here. I think it's better to Tesla on these Executioners than go for, like, the LPs up top. LPs are better suited in the back, I would say. just because you have the 3-card cycle for longer. But you always want to LP, like, probably whenever they don't really have anything on the board. Oh, good NATO here. It's probably going to rocket that now. I really rate that play. I'm going to rocket here. I'm going to log 2 to get the rocket quicker, but that was very smart, honestly. Next time I drop the LP, I'll put it in the corner. Never really thought of that before. Even playing like other NATO players like Hunter, for example, with Expo and Rocket. He's never done that to me before, so it was interesting that this guy did that. I guess I could rocket him again. Oh, good thing I didn't. I think he tried to predict my rocket right there. That was almost extremely good. I'm just going to go for the LP here. Oh, no. Okay, I thought the Evo Valk would be splashing. Now I can rocket again and get another card down. Just going to log. Every time, guys, you play a rocket with the LP down, you want to quickly drop a card. Well, not quickly, but drop a card before the LP dies. Otherwise, your rocket will actually come back in 5 cards instead of in 3 cards. Or, well, in 4 cards, sorry, but it feels like 5, I guess. Let me just go for the rocket here. Another nice rocket. I have the Evo Tesla down, so I don't have to worry too much. As long as I don't let him outcycle my Tesla, I should be chilling. He's about to be back to a hog. Does have to be extremely careful. Just going to go for the knight here. And he can't NATO. A beautiful knight. You have to be very careful in this matchup, because if they get one nice XE NATO, you're just dead. Because you can't really come back since you don't have like a win condition or anything like that. Not like a miner like you would normally have, or like a goblin barrel. You would have a nice chance to make a comeback. I'm going to princess here. Going to log, and then I can go for a knight up in the top middle. And I think we won. Just E-Spirit retarget with the Skellies. Oh, no, that was close. Okay. Just going to rocket. Oh, okay. Going to Tesla first. I was going to rocket right after putting my LP, but yeah, he knows he lost right here because I have the 3-card cycle, so I'm obviously going to get 2 rockets before he gets 2 rockets down. Like, I'm already back. Yeah, I think he gave up with that NATO rocket. Yeah, definitely gave up. GG's. Very nice win right there, and that's a very good showing on why this deck used to be so strong. Even after all those nerfs, it was still a very nice and easy matchup. I'll see you guys with the 4th deck. Alright guys, the next deck I'm going to be showing here is going to be Lava Loon. And you guys might be thinking like, dude, why would Lava Loon be one of your best CRL decks? And the reason this is because since I'm a Logbait player, I'm a Goblin Joe player, I play all of these kind of decks, everyone would snipe me with Royal Giant Monk. And I can't even tell you on 2 hands the amount of times that I ran Lava Loon and faced up into the easiest matchup for Lava Hound possible, just because my opponents were trying to snipe my cycle decks. I even got Moogie like that. If you guys remember my first best of 3 against Moogie, I ran Lava Loon and I literally 3-crowned him because, I mean, I just know exactly when they're going to snipe my cycle deck. So then I just go with Lava Loon and I just get the easiest matchup ever. Okay, just going to zap here on top of that Inferno Dragon. Okay, this guy's also playing Lava Loon himself. This guy always plays Lava Loon, matter of fact. And this guy always BMs me too. Imagine if I beat this guy in a Lava Loon mirror matchup when he's been playing this deck for his entire life. that would actually be so funny. But I would definitely put this in my top 5 decks just because of the sheer amount of times I've won with it. Even without being very experienced with Lava Loon, I almost always won with this deck, which is kind of funny, I would say, to be honest. Okay, just going to leak here. I don't really know what to do. Okay, I'll Tombstone. Feel like I can just mirror his plays since I don't know what to do. He's probably going to Lava, and then I can Lava too. You always really want to Lava into their Lava, if possible. Alright, I'll just Lava. Probably going to go decently favored for him because I don't have Zap and Cycle, unfortunately. Let's see. Just going to go for the Inferno Dragon here on top of that Lava. There's the Balloon. I do have the Void and Skelly Dregs for defense. Also Evo Zap too. Okay, just going to go for the Void right now on top of that Balloon. Oh no, I hit the Lava Hound. Whoops, I have to Skelly Dregs and Evo Zap. I'm not going to lie, I think I just lost. Whoops. Man, that was actually so bad, bro. I didn't even think that the Lava would kill the Tombstone. I wasn't really thinking, I'm not going to lie. Whenever I play Lava, I feel like my brain turns off. I'm just lucky that it's very low skill and easy to play with. I'm just going to go Valk Balloon on the right because I think he's going to go Balloon on the left. Okay, he didn't, but it's fine. I can just go for my Tombstone here on top of those Skelly Drags, and I get a nice Void Zap on his Inferno Dragon. I will wait a second, though, for the Tombstone Skellies. There we go. Gonna Void. Gonna Zap, and that should be Tower down. Hopefully it is at least. Maybe, nah, it's barely not gonna be Tower. I think I'm gonna need to Lava the Bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna Lava Bridge here. He has Evo Zap, so there's no point to go for the Inferno Dragon on top of the Balloon. Like, I mean, on the Lava itself, because I know I'm going to lose the tower anyway, so I may as well just go for the Inferno Dragon here, then just save some of my King Tower. Will be nice, actually. Have a nice damage lead on the left side. Could go for a Valk plus Balloon like this, then maybe get a nice Void Skelly Drags on top of the... I mean, a nice Void Zap on the Skelly Drags. Sorry, guys. I am pretty tired. I didn't really sleep that well last night, so I feel like I'm talking all badly. Hopefully it's not too bad, I guess. Okay, there's the lava. Just gonna go for the Skelly Drags here. I don't even know, man. It's gonna be hard. I do have the Evo Valkyrie, which is nice here. I can just distract. I think I'll need to go for an Inferno Dragon. Okay, yeah, definitely. Then I'm gonna Void on top of everything. Could also go for a Tombstone to pull it back. I do have Evo Zap. He just played his Evo Zap. Bro, I'm gonna have to Zap Evo. I didn't really want to. It's all good, though. Down a bit of damage, but you can always come back with Lava, so not the end of the world, I guess. He's definitely just gonna set up another Lava in the back because he has the Valkyrie kind of clogging up the lane. Gonna Inferno Dragon immediately. He doesn't have Zap right away. Okay, he has Zap now, but should be all good. Yeah, he let his Lava go. Beautiful Inferno Dragon. Need a tank for those. And, okay, guys, here it's kind of do or die right now. Never mind. I still can't go in because he'll just pressure me with the Valk Loon. I'm just going to go for the Tombstone. He does have Evo Valk. He's probably going to Valk the pocket. Yup. Gonna Zap. Should hit the balloon for a full shot. Beautiful. Gonna go for the Valkyrie. Okay, guys. It's actually do or die right now. I just need to rip the lava or else I'm cooked. Bro, he just doesn't let me lava. Gonna Void. Gonna Zap too. Okay, now genuinely, I'm just gonna lava and cross my fingers because there's no time left. I swear, bro, if I don't get the lava before the game ends, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna Evo Valk like this to pull the balloon back. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Just gonna lava the bridge, don't care. Lava at the bridge. Inferno Dragon here for the Skelly Drags. Hold up, this is a nice push. I do have Evo Zap as well. Hold up, Evo. Wait, really bad Tombstone. I just loon here. The Evo Valk is killing the Skelly Drags. It pulled the Inferno Dragon away from the lava. Void that. He voids. I'm going to Tombstone here, try to tank for that if I can, maybe. Wait, loon, come on. Hit, hit, hit. Skelly Drags here. Oh my god, the balloon got hit. I'm going to Zap. Bro, no, he has the Evo. I think I lost. Wait, I won. Let's go. I won by like 15, 16 HP. Let's go, bro. There's no way. There's actually no way that I just came back from that. That was quite lucky, man. But I'm so happy. GG's. Alright, with the final deck here, it is going to be this Graveyard Evo Mortar Archer Queen deck. And if you guys have been following my CRL experience, this is the third deck that I used and I actually beat Muhammad Light in the top 8 of CRL with. It was the deck that made the duel finish 2-1 in my favor, which was really exciting. I was super happy when I actually managed to win because, not going to lie, I wasn't expecting I was going to lose 10 out of 10 times, but I guess like the 1 in 1,000 happened, and this deck was the reasoning and the reason that I won, which is super nice. I was super happy about that, and no really complaints, honestly. I feel like that was the best case scenario, the best thing that could have happened, and I guess everything paid off at that moment with this deck. I feel like this deck is quite good, honestly. This is definitely like a deck that you would see maybe in 2022 when the Archer Queen first came out. Maybe without the Evos, but with the double Evos still, it still seemed quite good at the time. And I actually think I went into a bad matchup as well. I remember facing like Giant Skeleton, Mother Witch, but I got a really clutch Evo Mortar lock on the tower and managed to win the game. Okay, this guy is playing Logbait. Nice Mortar connection right there. Logbait's going to be a little bit difficult just because my cycle is extremely slow. Don't really have anything good for the bush. This deck is a little bit outdated just because the Goblin Bush came out, or the Suspicious Bush came out not too long ago. Some new Evos have been added, but I feel like this deck could maybe grab some nice wins, though, depending on the matchup. Just going to pop the ability here. Make sure that I kill that Valkyrie. Okay, gonna have to go for the Inferno Dragon here. This deck is a bit heavier than your most typical cycle decks. Isn't even really a cycle deck. You have the double air card in here, plus the mortar and the arrows. Honestly, a more expensive graveyard deck, so these cheap bait decks are going to be really hard for me to defend. Let's go for the knight here, and then I can go for the goblins on top of his goblin barrel. Not bad. I did take a lot of damage, but it's not the end of the world. I do have a nice graveyard push incoming here, and I have the Evo Mortar up next too. Just going to Evo Mortar like this, apply a lot of pressure. Oh, that Evo Valk is going to cook, man. What a beautiful Evo Valk. That'll kind of wreck my graveyard because of the Evo Valkyrie buff one-shotting skellies and bats now. Just going to knight here. I do have my goblins ready for the barrel. Okay, really nice goblins. That's on the side, though, man. That's going to get, like, 2 hits minimum. Yeah. I can go for another graveyard here, though. His deck is kind of bad, I feel like. It's not bad, but it's not, like, great either when it comes to defending graveyards, just because of the Cannoneer Tower right there. Okay, yeah. Didn't get too much damage, but we're looking okay. Very winnable. Very, very winnable. Just going to go for the defensive mortar here. Should defend the Valkyrie and the bush. And then maybe I could just cycle my queen in the back, get my 3-card cycle going. There's the princess. I could go for a graveyard here. low-key, yeah, goblins here. And then we go in for a graveyard, guys. We definitely go in for a graveyard here. Oh, wait, that was an early dark goblin. Hold up. Gonna go for the arrows. Gonna go for... Oh, I hit the goblins! Mortar on defense? Wait, I think I got it right here because of that. The spirits aren't enough. Bro, the skellies are going crazy because of the cannoneer not shooting back. I just need a bit more damage and I win the game right here. Just get an Inferno Dragon, block the middle. Have goblins ready for the Evo Barrel. Then I can go for the arrows on the right side. Beautiful. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Just going to go for the Evo Knight here. Then I can go for the Evo Mortar in the middle. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now I can just go for the Graveyard Poison Arrows, and this should be over. Doesn't have Dark Goblin, this Graveyard. Go for the Poison now because he has Dark Gob back. Then we go for the pre-arrows on Goblins. No way I don't take the tower right here. Let's go. I got it. GG's. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.